YouTube Nation, what's going on? It's Matt Kenny Course. We're going to have July 23rd. Happy Tuesday night. Just around 27 hours, man, exactly until MUT 20 drops for EA Access. Again, 2 hours a day for 5 days for me. I will be playing the minute it drops. So, of course, have those post notifications on. And please subscribe if you are new. We are going for 1,000 subs before the game starts. Okay, that's my goal. Was to get around 1,000 subs through Madden NFL 19. That was my first year. I'm pretty much, I think sometime this week, I was exactly a year in this account. So, of course, guys, thanks for the support. My 6th year playing MUT, but this is my 3rd year doing YouTube. However, 1st year on this account. Okay, no money spent, free to play player. Here we go. So, chemistries, right? We literally have offense and defense, of course. Some are nerfed, some are buffed. The first one we're going to talk about, because it's not clickbait, they are nerfed. Theme teams. Okay? And theme teams are going to get, like, pretty much, if you max it all out, okay, 50 out of 50, tier 10, okay, 50 stars. It's 50, not 50 players, 50, like, stars filled up. Because you can literally have, like, 25 players, but if they all have ×2 Browns chem, you're good, okay? So if you get 50 stars, tier 50, which is like, tier 10, excuse me, that's going to go ahead and be +2 strength, +2 jump, +2 agility, +2 excel, and then +2 speed. No +3 speed, okay? Now, comment below if there is a John Madden, because I never saw a John Madden talked about by like Gutfox or Xerxes or the EA dev team stream. So if there is no coach at launch for John Madden, you know what? There has to be. Maybe they didn't say it, or I didn't see it in anyone's video. There is sprinter, so you can get speed that way as well. But usually I would try to do at least some theme team, man. Represent your team colors, with your color rush jersey. Represent your players, just represent your favorite team, man. That's what Weekend League is all about, man, okay? Because win or lose, have fun, and it's just more fun when you go out there and represent your team, okay, for the Weekend League, okay? I'm doing a Browns team, diehard Browns fan, boom, 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 boom. Now, not getting too sidetracked here. So what am I doing for theme teams? And then we'll go into the normal chems. I'm only doing 25 out of 50. That's tier 5, okay, 25 stars filled. You still get +1 of everything just for having 25 stars. Now, 25 stars is going to be about like maybe 22 players, 23 players, because some of them may have ×2 Browns or whatever. So I'm only going to need I don't know, probably like 12 starters, because I can easily have like 12 backups. Like I can have like my backup fullback. My backup fullback can be the Browns fullback. The kicker punter at launch, boom. The like third and fourth string DT. The 3rd and 4th middle linebacker, the backup left tackle, the backup left guard, etc., right? The 5th wide receiver. So I don't, I can probably, it's so OP. I want you guys to do that on your team this year. Again, even if you only have maybe 7 or 8 of your team starters, it's still cool to have a lot of your favorite team players, and that way you have their jerseys. That way hopefully maybe your opponent knows he's a diehard Browns fan, good for him or whatever. Instead of getting Randy Moss and Michael Vick and oh god, all these great players. It's a touchdown. But to me, it's kind of funny. Sorry. But it's more fun when you have your team, a theme team, because it just feels cooler, I guess. And if you don't feel that way, then maybe just get all the best players, I guess, and win that way. But for me, if I win and I have a theme team, it just makes me feel more cool. Okay. So those are theme teams. Again, I am doing tier 5, which is going to be 25 out of 50 filled. I still get +1 speed, +1 strength, +1 jump, +1 agility, +1 excel. So Odell, Baker, clearly starters. Alex Mack, Mitchell Schwartz, Zeitler, Batonio, all starters, man. So Kareem Hunt, starter. So defensively, Myles Garrett, starter. Demario Davis, starter. Damaris Randall. So, we had Denzel Ward, a lot of good players on my team, at least 10 that are starting. And then once players get upgrades, for example, something like Landry, he has an 80. I think he can get some upgrades this year. So, if I were you, do not go more than 25. Unless you really, really, really have the numbers like Steelers, Patriots, Rams, 49ers, Cowboys. Teams like that has depth. The Browns only have 2 legends. We kind of get screwed over. But we still have enough to get that 25 out of 50 stars, which is tier 5. Again, I still get +1 speed, but after I get all those plus, 5 +1 stats, I'm cool. Okay, move on. All right. So I'm doing a half Browns team only because if I do a full one, I probably will get screwed over and have no chance in weekend league sometimes. And I don't want to lose just because I have that 76 safety or that 72 left tackle just because I'm doing a Browns team, right? So the best way to me to have a chance and still have fun with my theme team is to do 25 out of 50, tier 5, so we got +1 speed, pretty cool. Now, the chemistry is really quick. We have 5, I want to say like a couple on offense, couple on defense. Offense are going to be balanced offense. We have West Coast, play fake, go deep. Play fake, West Coast, go deep, zone run, power run, balanced offense. So balanced offense and play fake gives +1 speed if you get 50 out of 50. So we talked about theme teams, right? They're a little bit nerfed. That's why I recommend doing half of them this year. If they nerf them, don't ride with the nerf. Go where the buff is, right? Which is like more normal chems, right? So the normal chems have +1 speed, right? If you do play fake and balanced offense and get 50 out of 50. Now, getting 50 out of 50, if you do the math, how many starters are on your team? Like 2 tight ends, that's 2, 5 linemen, that's 7. You could have 5 receivers. So that's 5, 10, 12, 2 running backs, 14, 2 quarterbacks. So like if you have like every single player, and guys, I mean almost every single player in your lineup has to have ×2 at least. With most of them need ×3 of that chem. Some can have ×2. Then you can get tier 50. Does anyone have ×3 chem at launch? No. So you guys cannot get 50 out of 50 for play fake or balanced offense to get that +1 speed. So the only way to get really speed boost are sprinter, which, let's be honest here, for a normally spent player, sprinter's expensive. Like it literally costs 1,000 training per sprinter. When you're in January and December, that's like pocket change. But dude, last year I played like every day for a little bit. I was, doing well, and I still could not get sprinter due to like my, savings account, like due to my currency and stuff, due to my, coin amount. I was not able to get sprinter until like December, January. Okay. Now, if you want to spend money and get it quick, go for it. But sprinter costs 1,000 per player. You literally need like, what is it? 30 out of 30 for like the +2 speed or whatever. So like, or no, it's 10, isn't it? Yeah, 10. So that's 10,000 training for +1 speed. If it's the same as this year, right? Or last year. So literally 10,000 training. Last year, 1,000 training is around 100K. Okay, but that was last year. This year, training is totally different. We'll go over some training, analyzation videos coming, this weekend. But as for now, training is definitely not worth it for free-to-play players, normally spent players. So literally, that's kind of off. John Madden, all trophies go to John Madden. If there is no John Madden, then all trophies go towards either elite player packs or that Von Miller. For me, I'm doing elite player packs, which go to coins, and then coins to sprinter. So it all works in the end for speed for me. And why am I not going towards Von Miller? Because I'm using that 88 power at passing Khalil Mack LOB. Moving on. So honestly, like the meta last year, The meta last year was go deep and zone run. Again, zone run, I'm not fumbling, good ball carrier moves. For go deep, it was, all that stuff. But this year, you may want to go ahead and analyze your gaming style. Are you a guy that likes to chuck it up deep? High risk, high reward. You go for it. That's me. That's why I may stick with go deep. Just because play fake and balanced offense are buffed this year, it doesn't mean it follows my game plan. So I may stick right now in my heart to go deep and zone run because I still love using, all ball carrier moves. I am still not a trucking guy. So right now, zone run and go deep are still slightly favorites. But if you like some medium passes or some shorter passes, dink and dunk, you love ground and pound with some speed stuff. And, maybe you play action, right? Run, play action, run. That Seahawks West Coast offense, you may want to go and actually try out play fake. Right here, medium stuff, play action, and then +1 speed for play fake. So maybe try something else. And then defensively, there is no speed boost. So defense is just the same, okay? Balanced defense, lockdown, run stuff, pass rush. For me, personally, don't use balanced defense. Stop. I mean, maybe the first 2 weeks because it's so cheap, they get some boost. But once you have enough training because training's so cheap, it's not a problem to get the chemistries like the normal ones. Lockdown's a must cop. Remember, guys, chemistries go all the way to tier 50 this year. So we talked about theme teams, how they're nerfed, only +2 speed max. That's why I would do only half, which is tier 25, tier 5, which are going to go ahead and be +1 for the 5 stats, like strength, awareness, excel, agility, speed, whatever. But for the normal chems, the big change is this. The max is not 30 out of 30. The max is 50 out of 50. So maybe you want to do like 2 chems, both 30 out of 30 still. But if you want that +1 speed, okay, you're going to have to do 1 chem for the whole offense. Okay, at least for the first couple months. Okay, until every single player can get ×3. Okay, so if you're doing play fake or balanced offense, everyone gets that. If you're going to split, you could do 30 out of 30, which is still 3/5 of the chem, 60% of the chem. Maybe do all O linemen and then running players. They go ahead and get the zone run, and then all the quarterbacks, all the tight ends, and all the receivers, they'll get go deep for 30 out of 30. So right now, I think I'm doing 2 chems, zone run and go deep still. I know it's kind of like the meta, but whatever. And then defensively, I'm doing lockdown, and probably I'm going to do the run stuff because block shed, tackling, hit power. Who doesn't love that stuff, right? There is no speed boost on defense. However, I know more people did pass rush last year, which is weird. But I mean, I guess power move and finesse move or like whatever is buffed, like power move or whatever. I mean, that's cool. But like for me, there are no more red chems this year. So, there is no more secure tackler. So boosting that tackling and block shed and, those insta sheds, I like run stuff. And then lockdown on defense, offense, go deep, and then zone run. And of course, my theme team for Cleveland Browns is only going to be tier 5, 25 out of 50. Give me your thoughts. Tell me what team you're doing, and I'll see you later.